Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a minute since there was Paris ready-to-wear fashion week and I actually never gave my honest opinion about it. So we are going to check what are the fashion trends for 2026. So 2025 was very generous and we got many new fashion designers for major fashion houses like Matthew Blasi for Chanel and Jonathan Anderson for Dior. Then we have Maria Grazia for Fendi and Grace Wallace-Bonner for Hermes and Alessandro Michele for Valentino, and so on and so on. So we have a lot to go through. I'm going to narrow down everything to my trends that stood out to me the most. I'm not going to go over everything because there is a lot. So fashion designers and major houses, but also small brands, usually love to share some narrative and tell a story behind their collections and runways, and not only create beautiful clothes. So some brands are standing for feminism, for racial equality, political freedom, whatever reason it is, there is always a narrative behind their collections. And I think that's a great thing because fashion is so much more than only clothes. Okay, now if you follow my channel, you know that I'm promoting and I'm a firm believer that classic and timeless style are the best styles, especially if you're trying to create your wardrobe from zero and you're trying to build your elevated, beautiful wardrobe. But I want to mention something. If you're in your early 20s or like teenage years, I don't believe that classic and timeless style really speak to you. I think that there is a time for that. I think at young age you should really have fun, experiment and play with fashion, because fashion is really form of art and form of our personal expression. And as long as we don't look vulgar and indecent, everything is fine. So let's get into these trends. Okay, first trend, barrel jeans. Why? Why do you want your legs to look like this? I'm kidding. Everything I say today, everything can be styled in a cute and stylish way, and many people can pull off these silhouettes and trends. I don't say it's a big no. I'm just saying, as someone who appreciates classic and timeless style, barrel jeans are not on top of my list. Okay, next trend is a lace asymmetric top. Now I chose this one because I can see this lace asymmetric top in fast fashion stores. They're everywhere. So what I like about this style is actually that is revolving around silk and lace, and this is very feminine and, you know, romantic style that I like, very sensual. Like if you're to see this style like 7-8 years ago when no one was wearing it, and it's actually easy to find this kind of top, asymmetric top in vintage stores, then it will be like actually very stylish. But seeing it now when it's so accessible to everyone, it's just not stylish. It's just copycat, especially when it's paired with like denim and like bomber jacket. It's a pure copycat. Okay, next trend, faux fur cropped jackets. Like I can only imagine how these pieces are going to look in 2 years from now. So unless you really invest in this kind of piece, you really purchase a great quality faux fur, because a real fur is a big no. You know how I feel about that. But faux fur, sure, but still we have to invest in, otherwise it's gonna look cheap. Definitely not chic, cheap. Balloon hemline. I mean, today we see them everywhere. We see balloon hemline on skirts, dresses, pants. It's just too much. Why? Same like barrel jeans. Why? Why do you want to look like balloon? Unless it's a miniskirt, because I own one. Listen, balloon miniskirt is nothing new. I have balloon miniskirt since 2 years ago. But again, I know that it's not easy for designers to be innovative and create new things because everything has been done and it's just hard to make new things. So when designers want to create new things today, they actually go towards creating different fabrics or optical illusions. For example, they will create like this outfit that looks like denim, but it's made of leather. Or what Louise Trotter did for Bottega Veneta, she created this sweater that is made of recycled glass, fiberglass, but it's actually looking like fur. So basically, these are the kind of innovations that our designers are doing these days. And I like that. Bows. I love bows, okay? I have some shoes with bows. I love a little pussy bow blouse. Like, I generally love bows, but Jonathan Anderson put the bow on everything. So check this out. Yes, I'm changing outfits because I get bored and it's another day anyways. Balloon dress with a bow, shirt with a bow, another shirt with a bow, blouse, draping blouse with a bow, plaid shirt with a bow. Then we have this gorgeous dress with a bow, gorgeous mini dress with a little bow there. Another piece of art with two bows on it, mini skirt with a bow. Then this beautiful piece with a bow. Shoes as well. We have a bow, another bow. We have a bag with a bow. How many bows a girl needs? Apparently not enough. But men are not spared neither. There is a bow for a man. But talking about men, this is the handbag a man in 2026 should wear according to Jonathan Anderson. This one as well, and this one as well, and this one as well. So I'm really curious to know, are men wearing handbags? Is this in or this is out? Depends on the man. So this bag is actually book-tote because it's designed to carry books, and that's why Jonathan Anderson was very creative. He added this Dracula by Bram Stoker embellishment on it because this is a novel, famous novel by Bram Stoker, and I think that's very creative. So this is a tote for men and this one is for women. I think the message is clear. And the kind of shorts that men should wear this season is this shorts that has like interesting silhouette like this on the side. And actually this is not random. This is what Jonathan Anderson found inspiration in a famous legendary dress, the Delft dress. And it's something that I find interesting because I like the way how he took something from female's dress and interpreted into men's wear. So it is creative. Now if it's wearable and ready to wear, depends on the man. Okay, another trend that I saw on Dior website are capes. Capes to me are beautiful but unnecessary because I have few issues with capes. First of all, where are we gonna wear this? Ready to wear? No, where? Second of all, when you carry a handbag, there are only two ways you can carry a handbag, or in your hand like down, or under your arm like this, or maybe on your shoulder under the cape. So it's kind of restrictive when it comes to moving around. Maybe, you know, it's not a big no. I actually love a jacket that has kind of capey silhouette with the belt at the front. I think this is a very nice addition to elegant wardrobe. Another trend by Dior are these kind of coats that are having weird gathering at the front. I know this is like special technique and so on. I was listening about how they created, and this is a beautiful thing, but I don't think that placement of that gathering is really flattering because it's somewhere between breast and the waist. It's really not flattering. It's again giving me that balloon shape. I mean, why people want to look like balloon these days? I mean, how gorgeous is this hat? Can we just appreciate the hat? But is it ready to wear? So talking about Dior, we have to mention Chanel. I chose to speak more about Dior trends rather than Chanel because Dior was a little bit more maybe daring or something, where Chanel was just gorgeous because all the pieces are just amazing. However, by Chanel we have a lot of cropped jackets, which are also nothing new, but I love to see them that they are still here because I believe that cropped jackets are really bringing a lot of variety and kind of modern touch to classic wardrobe. And these jackets are paired with pencil skirts, which I really love. So pencil skirts are another trend still. I mean, they're never trend, they're really timeless, but this is something that I love. So I'm very happy to see pencil skirts with a long slit at the front. Okay, another trend that has nothing to do with Chanel and Dior are huge polka dots. Listen, there is a lot of confusion online that I hear lately that people call everything chic, and I have to strongly disagree with that because huge polka dots are not chic, and big print, listen, in my opinion, cannot be chic. Small prints, big yes, big prints, big no, unless you're a wallpaper. Now it can be done like this blouse. I have nothing against it. Sometimes I love it. If it's a beautiful piece, you kind of have to have a sense to recognize what is chic beautiful piece, like these boots, they're not chic. This purse is not chic. These pieces are bold, they're statement, and they could be styled in a chic way, depends who is carrying them. But I just have to say that I'm starting to see that word chic is starting to lose its meaning, because we should really try to educate ourselves before we start using terms like that. Even I, who is trying to build a wardrobe in a chic way as much as I know and can, I don't dare saying my style is chic, because chic style is really something that is coming from within. It's like about person's charisma and energy. It's not only about clothes. So when people say that these things are chic, I'm like, I'm moved. I have to stop because I'm gonna get emotional. Another trend, scarf as an outfit. I don't like this trend. To me, scarf that is placed over jeans or over shirt, over dress, used as a belt, it's really looking messy and undefined, and it's reminding me on something that I will try to improvise in front of the mirror when I was 7. So unless the scarf is made to be a top, like I have this one here, I hope I can find it, but it's like purple, beautiful scarf with a chain that tied behind around the neck, and it is a scarf with a chain that is made to be a top, then I like it. But when we just take a random scarf and try to put it around the waist or over clothes, it's just looking messy, so it's not my style. And generally about scarves, like I have some scarves, but most of my scarves are very thin. So they're kind of scarves that I can put around my neck, or maybe make a little bow in front, maybe put on the handbag. Maybe I never really actually did that, but I find it cute in summer, like thin, long scarves. But when I see these regular scarves, I kind of don't know what to do with them. True to be told, because if I'm to put it on the head, first of all, this only can look cute in south of France while you're driving your cabrio or something, you know. But in the city, it can be like a little bit out of the place. I don't know, it's not that metropolitan. It's very vintage and romantic. And also it's just sliding down, so it's not very practical. So scarves, like, I know they're very popular, but I just cannot find the use for them. You can probably rock scarf as an outfit, I just can't. Another trend that I want to mention that is still here and is not going anywhere are chunky loafers. Not a new trend, it's been around, but I really cannot get around chunky loafers, because I think chunky loafers on the shoot with oversized blazer in a right atmosphere and lighting, everything can be done beautifully. But in real life, chunky loafers, I think for many people can actually be better option than tennis shoes. But still, when they're overly chunky, I really don't like that look. I like them to be slim and delicate with a little platform, just a little bit, you know. And the last trend I want to mention for today are bold colors paired together. So this can look a little bit scary at the beginning, but actually when we choose the right colors, they can really be beautifully styled and actually not that scary or not that in our eyes. For example, I love to pair red and fuchsia here. I also love combination of purple and green, and I love red and blue. Red and blue is kind of combination, color combination stylists often use when they want to express 70s in the movies. This is just what my eye caught, so I think this is a very beautiful color combination. And like, you know, other bold colors that you like, try just combining them and see what's working for you. So it's a trend that I'm not against. So thank you for watching, and I really hope that I said something that will inspire you, maybe give you some guidance, what is something that you like or what is something that you will avoid. Maybe I kind of managed to influence you with my personal style. I mean, it's really up to you what you like and how you can wear it. Many people can pull off something that other people can't, so everything is allowed as long as we look decent. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time, and I really can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.